Hey guys, what's going on? Murder15 here with a new episode of Vlog. Let's go ahead and get right into it with some Game Bros news. So first off, I want to apologize for not having a new episode out this past Thursday. For some reason, the video was corrupted. I know I made a video about this like the day of and posted it, but for those that haven't seen it, for some reason the video got corrupted and it just wasn't playing past the minute mark. So sorry about that. This is something that I should have checked into, but unfortunately it just kind of slipped past me. You know, all these different videos just they collide together, and sometimes I feel like it's like, hey, it's done, and then next thing I know, it's like, hey, the video's corrupted. So it happens. So anyway, so we just got done with Destiny, and I forgot to mention this last episode because I had mentioned this technically a few episodes back. So the next game that we're actually going to be doing for the series, or for the show, that's going to be airing is going to be called Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. I know last episode I said we're going to start going to shorter arcade games, but this will be after Bloodstained. Now, Bloodstained is really cool. It was made by the same guy that made the original Castlevania games on the NES. And technically it is a prequel game to a Kickstarter game that he did a while back, or he's like working on it right now, called Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, and it's supposed to be a reimagining or spiritual successor or spiritual reboot of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is one of my all-time favorite games. I love that game. But the Kickstarter itself is done. It's just in the development right now, but if you want some more information on it, I'm going to put a link in the description below for you to check out the Kickstarter page, even though donations are no longer being accepted right now as far as I know. But it's really something to look into. If it's as good as what I'm seeing from the screenshots or the development shots, it's going to be a really cool game. I can't wait. So we're doing that. We're doing some shorter arcade games to air. And we've already started working on Crash 3 Warped from the Insane Trilogy, which I've been having a blast with. It's just been feeling like I've been revisiting my childhood with just updated graphics. And I've got to say, I was a little iffy on the Insane Trilogy at first whenever I was going to get it, because a lot of people were saying that the controls were really different and really stiff. But honestly, I think they've handled better than the original games. There was a YouTuber I was watching because I was doing research on this. I think his name was like Some Call Me Johnny, saying that Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is kind of like the Super Mario All-Stars of the Crash series. In my opinion, I just think they're better than the original games, but then again, that's just my opinion. And then we've got a couple of special episodes lined up for later down in the year, near the end of 2018, that I'm really excited for. There's going to be one special episode, I know for sure, in September, and then another one hopefully in November. It's not any guest-related episodes or anything like that, but there's episodes that there's particular games that I want to do for those particular dates. So I'm really excited about it, and hopefully, I know one of them for sure we'll be doing, and that's the one in September. For hopefully the one in November will get off the ground whenever it gets closer to that date. So I'm going from Game Bros news to con news. I'm going to be talking to the Whose Line cast here in the near future. We were supposed to have a meeting yesterday, but unfortunately some of the cast was unable to attend the meeting. What we normally do is we get on Skype or Discord, which actually we switched to Discord now, to talk about what we want to do for this coming year, what games we should keep, which ones we want to remove, which new ones we want to add, and that kind of stuff, just to bring a better experience to you guys. And I know I've said this countless times in past episodes. I am so sorry that we were not able to do Whose Line last year. It just wasn't in it for us. Just time crept up on us, and cast members weren't able to make it down. So I'm sorry, but hopefully we'll be able to make it up to you this year. Now, SubasaCon is going to probably be the only convention I go to, except for maybe today. I might be going to Charcon today, but I'm not for sure yet. It's kind of up in the air, just where I don't have a job right now. And speaking of that, I know in the past episode I said I might be going to Charcon for a day, but once again, since I don't have a job, that's kind of up in the air right now, so I just have to see how that plays out. So, but you know, it is what it is, it's life, so I can't gripe too much. Some going from con news to channel and personal news. So channel news, Dig In is hopefully being worked on right now. I haven't talked to Ray since everything at the house has been going on, or everything in my life's been going on. I just haven't had a good chance to sit down and talk with him about where we want to go with the show, when it's wanting to be developed, and all that kind of stuff. But it is being worked on. And like I said in the last episode, I don't want to give a release date to get your guys' hopes up, just in case it happens to be delayed or something like that. Other channel news, there are actually 2 top 10s I'm working on right now. One of the scripts is finished. I actually just have to get the vocals recorded and the videos recorded, and WV Reaper 304 is going to be helping me with the first one, so I've got to get in contact with him. The second one was kind of an idea that just kind of sprouted out from me watching other YouTubers, and it's kind of not really a typical top 10, but it's one that it made me tilt my head. It's like, huh, okay, I haven't really thought of this, and I've done ones like this before, but not for this particular topic, and that's all I'm really going to say for right now, because I don't want to give too much away. So in personal news, things are actually getting better, slowly. It's just, for everybody that's been watching the past episodes, you know what's been going on in my personal life, and it's just been really, really hard. And thankfully, Mom's getting better. She's doing really, really good at physical therapy. We're still not sure when she's going to be released from the physical therapy section in Montgomery, but they're not going to let her loose until they feel like she is capable enough to move around on her own, which she is doing better at. Like yesterday, I think she walked like 31 feet, and I know that doesn't sound like much, but compared to where she was at the beginning of June when this whole sickness thing started, it's absolutely amazing. And literally at the beginning of this week was the first time, or not the beginning of this week, beginning of last week actually, or sometime, was the first time I've actually really seen her, like, be herself again. Like, she's actually looking like her old self, and I'm absolutely happy. So guys, thank you to everybody that's been helping, your thoughts and prayers. It's just been great. Since I've lost my job, I've actually had a lot more time to focus on that kind of stuff, and you know, just hang out at the house and rest a little bit more, focus on it. And actually last night I got on VR chat and actually met some really cool friends and hung out with them. Here's a screenshot of everybody, just to give a couple of shout outs, because some of you guys actually subscribe to me. There's West Frost, Kawaii-sama, Jess, He Is My Darling. There's a couple of other ones I think that were there last night, but I can't remember all the names. But yeah, we played some werewolves last night on VR chat, and it was absolutely fun. So guys, if you happen to be watching this and just meeting me from last night, thank you. I actually really needed a night just to, you know, kick back, relax, and have a really good laugh and a good time. So thank you guys. Actually, what's really funny is West Frost actually added me on Steam and talked about possibly doing a collab episode. He was like, dude, do you care if I be on one of your episodes? I was like, sure, that's fine. So maybe, who knows, maybe in the future we'll look through our Steam libraries and see if there's a multiplayer game that we can do for an episode of Game Bros. So Wes, you might be on the show sometime soon. I'm just not sure when. But other than that, guys, that about does it. I'm going to hop off here and go visit Mom for a little bit, and might go to Charcon today. I'm not 100% sure. You'll probably see a post on my Facebook later or something like that, if I happen to go. But other than that, that about does it, guys. So this is Murder 15 signing off.